Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Geek-Minded Fools. My name's Graham.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Chrissy Mack.
As we mentioned in the last episode, we're going to do a two-part commentary over the next two episodes on A Nightmare on Elm Street, which was Chrissy's nomination for the best horror film of all time,
Very
or horror
exciting
franchise,
times.
whatever you want to say. So yes, Chris successfully drew his own film out of the hat.
Not fixed, I'd
Not
like to
fixed
add.
at all.
It was a genuine draw.
So, again, this is the first film, the first Nightmare on Elm Street film. So
The original.
Yes, indeed.
The 84 and best.
So, if you want to play along at home, and I'm sure you wouldn't, I can't understand why anybody would want to, but if you do want to watch along at home, I'm going to press play right about now.
Oh,
Right about-
excitement.
right about now.
Right about now. There we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh.
I do love
There
the
it
old
is.
New Line
New
logo.
Line
Line
is
cinema.
very good, yeah.
Not built for epilepsy. That one.
Indeed not.
Also, as well, you've got to remember this is 1984, so they were all mixed up with aspect ratios. Let's
Yeah,
make
the
this the
4:3.
smallest we possibly can.
Any film that opens with
So-
the first line, man breathing heavily, is you're onto a winner.
Indeed. Obviously, you'd only get that if you're watching this with the subtitles.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
You just hear the man breathing heavily.
So what we're basically seeing now is Freddy pre-torching in his boiler room.
Tinkering.
He's tinkering
Yes.
in the boiler room. He's building the finger knives, is he not? He's a beautiful design on the finger knives as well. Really,
He's
very
quite the
functional
craftsman.
weapon. He is indeed.
Now, do we know, was this Robert Englund's hands doing this? Or?
I don't believe it was. No.
No.
I don't believe it was.
Well, that's a fucking showers of a
Whoa.
film you guys watching.
No, indeed.
That's awesome, isn't it?
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
that is quite a sight.
And there's the title.
I always remember feeling a little bit cheaped by that logo. Because I love the whole design of the A Nightmare bit, but the on Elm Street bit, it's just
Yeah,
like,
it's a bit
oh,
low.
we couldn't afford anything
Yeah.
else, we've just done this on a
Couldn't bother with
typewriter.
the rest of it.
So here we've got Tina, have we not? Running
Yes.
through her dream. This is our first dream.
In her nightie.
She is in her nightie indeed. Beautiful actress whose name escapes me.
So I'm going to say beautiful buttocks then, because we could clearly see them through her outfit.
And she's still equally as beautiful now. She's
She-
aged amazingly. Amanda Weiss, I believe her name is.
And
Introducing Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Whatever
Depp.
happened to him?
I know. You'd have thought you'd have gone on to more, really, wouldn't you?
You'd have thought so, but, some people have got it, some people haven't.
No, indeed. And she's got it twice. I can see through that night.
And there's the
Okay.
sheep.
and the random
Well,
sheep.
I don't know what it was about films of the 80s, but they would put a lot of livestock in them
Yeah.
to freak you out for some
Quite a bit
reason.
knocking about, I think.
It's
at
funny
the
that
time.
they said Robert Englund as Fred Krueger
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
before he went on to the more expansive Frederick.
Yes. And you'll also note it's not just the name that's slightly different in this as well. This is obviously the first iteration of the jumper, so he's got a different jumper in this one.
Right.
Yes.
So he's there's no stripes on the
It's
arms.
just right.
It's striped on the front, but no stripes on the arms. I'm a big one for fashion in horror films. I need
course,
to know
yeah,
what
it
these
needs to
people
be,
wear.
Sadly, not in real life.
No, obviously. No. Well, I don't know. There's nothing wrong with these tighty whities that I'm wearing. Well, I say tighty whities. They're more tighty beiges.
And is
Oh
it
my God.
Gucci or Armani that obviously
Prime Army.
Jason wears when he doffs his Hessian bag in the second film
Oh, how dare you? How dare
before
you?
he decides to man up and put the hockey mask
Why
on.
does he only have the one eye hole?
Because he's got a deformed eye,
Oh, okay.
which you can kind of see through.
Which he
his
can't
glasses.
see through.
No, so there's no point in him having it
bothering?
out on show, as it were. Now, I always remember being at school and being told by kids.
Look
who
at
were
her
older
running
than
really
me.
fast there.
Yeah, obviously running on the spot. Wasn't she?
Although, do you ever... When I dream, when I run, I never run very fast. Do you ever run fast in dreams?
Do you know, I don't ever recall running in dreams, to be honest.
When I need to run, it's like I'm running through like glue or something. I always run really slowly.
I mean, in
Quite
fairness,
appropriate for this film then.
I don't remember a majority of my dreams, but most of them I wake up relatively aroused, so I can only assume I'm not running.
No,
Um,
no.
so here we're meeting Tina's
Ugly mother.
A great
alcoholic mother, I
shot
think.
for me.
This
That
seems to be a
close
bit
up of
of
the
a-
face with the crucifix in the background.
Yeah, it's a great shot. See now, this family in no way seedy whatsoever.
No, clearly not.
the crucifix that Chris just picked up on in the background, is gonna have a great showing later on. We get a great scene with that very shortly, don't we? So I think there's a bit of a theme going throughout this particular movie about the parents not being maybe as watchful over their children as they possibly could, much like the Friday the 13th movies. Not looking after the
more interested in going out, having a drink.
So here we have the famous Kruger nursery rhyme.
Yeah. Do you want to give us a rendition of that, Scott?
I'm too fucking petrified, to be honest.
Should I take the lead on that one? Or do
Real
you want to do a
scared.
verse
Too
each?
petrified.
There's the Depster.
The Depster, a cameo from what appears to be Christine from the Stephen King book. Notice I haven't got the hood up on that right now.
No, because that would give it away.
That
Really.
will play a part later on. I think coming up we've got one of my favourite cusses of all time.
Go on.
It's you'll hear Rod says it in a minute, I believe. Let's love it. She's so sassy.
Yeah.
It's a great cuss. Up yours with a twirling lawnmower. Love it.
That's a beautiful
That's a
thing.
beautiful thing. It's nice to know that fashion hasn't changed that much either since 1984, because you still see kids dressing like this. Maybe not so much like Johnny Depp, because he looks a little bit like a Mormon. He's got some good hair on him, hasn't he?
He's got some good hair. He's always had good hair.
So I think he only got cast in the role, did he not? Because Wes Craven's daughter had seen him on 21 Jump Street,
Street.
wasn't
That's
she?
right,
And
yeah.
she fancied him.
Yes.
And she was like, "You've got to give him the job." Heather Langenkamp. Pretty?
No.
Do you know what? I was thinking this yesterday. I can't decide whether I think she is or isn't. She's one of those ugly, good-looking people. That sounds very bizarre, but
Happy birthday,
not
Heather.
an obvious.
If you,
not an
if you
obvious
can't
one.
decide, she's not.
Okay, fair enough.
Right,
That's the
okay,
general
that's-
rule of thumb. If you're on the fence, dive on the ugly side.
Fair enough. Oh no, this is a particularly comedic
Yes.
moment with Glenn.
A mishap with the cassette.
Indeed. What's he trying to do? He's trying to lie to his mum, isn't he? As to where he is.
Because his auntie and uncle live near an airport.
That's right, yeah. Brilliant, because we've all got one of those tapes, haven't we?
Yes.
We've all got a sound effects tape just in case we need to tell a fib.
That goes seamlessly from planes to cars to drive-bys.
To some sort of scream, I believe it ends on,
Yes.
does it not? Oh, the drag race, yeah, that's right. Brilliant.
Oh, and how they josh.
But once again, where are the parents?
Yep.
Where have they gone? And actually, whose house are they at here? It's Tina's house.
Tina's
isn't it?
house.
It's Tina's, yeah.
They're there because of Tina having the bad dreams.
That's right, yeah. Because, I vividly remember, Graham calling me once or twice saying, "I've had bad dreams, can you come over for a sleepover?"
Can I just say, Tina's parents, in their brief appearance earlier...
I don't think that's her dad.
I don't think it was a...
Yeah, I know, okay, sure, but how are they living in a house like this?
Knowing how slovenly they are and...
Well, if her mum's clearly a bit of a bike-stroke hooker...
A bike-stroke hooker. Well, that's probably nicer than I was going to say whore.
Well, maybe
But,
a well-paid hooker.
Yeah, maybe.
And hence she can afford all the finery in life.
So this is that little moment.
Chris, you saw her. How well paid
Yeah,
a hooker
right.
do you think she would
Well,
be?
to be fair, on her back she may be a lot more appealing.
We are talking Julia fucking Roberts here.
I don't like her, she's too airy for me.
This is a great bit of exposition here that's just explaining that they're all kind of having the same dream.
Yes.
So they're all seeing this same guy with the finger.
Look at her
ups and the
teeth and her
written
mouth.
letter.
Look.
What, Langenkamp?
Yeah.
I think she's gorgeous.
No, there's something extremely wrong with you. But
One thing I didn't
but
pick up on earlier.
you also think that Friday the 13th is the best horror franchise, so clearly your opinion is null and void.
Well, all right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I mean, let's just put it this way. I mean, of the three franchises, okay, only two of them teamed up because they just thought, Michael Myers, it's not scary enough.
Because they thought we are cheap and gimmicky, and therefore, in order to accentuate our own shitness, we need to pair up. Whereas Michael, he doesn't need anybody else.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
In fact, Chris, 2 or 3 weeks ago, you didn't you send me on Facebook or something at some clip for a new horror film that said Jason had his
Oh, God, how annoying is that?
machete
Yes.
and Freddy had his glove, and you were saying where's Michael? And it's like, yeah, but Michael
Gallows. That's the film that's coming out. Gallows.
Michael
yes.
doesn't cheapen himself with gimmicks whereby he has to be associated with something.
That's right.
No, but his weapon of choice is very much the carving knife, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's a good choice. It's a good choice. It's a knife that'll get the job done. But
then
it's your first jump scare.
But then in the film Halloween, his first kill, he strangles the dog. He strangles Annie.
Mm.
He stabs Bob.
Annie is PJ Souls, is she?
No. Annie is the brunette one who he strangles in the car.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Puts his hand around her neck.
That's right.
He stabs Bob, and then he strangles PJ Souls Linda with the telephone cord.
That's right.
So therefore, of his kills, only one was with a carving knife.
Indeed. Rod here proving that he is every bit the catch by threatening a young Johnny Depp with a flick knife. Just a casual bit of flick knife threat.
I always have to say, Rod. What the fuck's all that about?
He's the bad boy.
She looks pregnant there.
God, you're not liking Langenkamp, are you?
No, she's.
Look at the mouth. Look, Jesus Christ. Would you? No. Okay.
Yeah, I would.
I'm not going to ask
it's
that
the
question.
unfortunate thing. One always puts out, and one doesn't, leaving a young Johnny Depp again stuck.
Yeah, but it goes back to the old premise. The shaggers will die.
Yeah, keep your legs shut, and you might just
and
survive.
the virgin will live.
I like the fact she says to him, "Glenn, not now." And I'd really always imagine Glenn just saying, "Yeah, but we've never." So when?
When then?
Yeah. Never mind fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a nightmare. I've had it with this relationship. I'm out. And your mouth's too small.
The shaggers will die and the virgins will live, which is why I'm glad I'm going to outlive you too.
Yeah, damn right. He's going to lead her in there now and just explain his idea for a series of pirate movies. The most unconvincing sex scene of all time.
Yes.
Although, did 1984 have a jostle over this? I don't know, probably.
Not so much this, but the nurse in the third.
In the third one?
Where she obviously,
Yeah.
with
indeed.
Joey, the guy, the mute that doesn't...
Is that not Linnea Quigley who plays the nurse in part 3?
She gets her boobies out, doesn't she?
Well, her?
No, the nurse.
The nurse,
She does.
In the original version of Nightmare 3, it showed Freddy's face, didn't it?
Yes,
and
it
they
did,
had to cut it because it was just deemed too scary.
Very,
like,
very
what?
bizarre, yeah.
Jungle Man fix Jane. I hope a woman says that to me one day. I really do. Thank God for Rod. Oh.
Yeah, you see. But the first nod to the nightmare on the male side. Obviously, we've heard Nancy and Tina talk about it, but
Indeed.
Johnny Depp was giving nothing away. Now, this still for me, genuinely terrifying.
This is
the next scene coming up.
One of.
Oh, I thought it meant her face.
God, man. This
give her a break.
This is one of the best horror movie scares of all time. Or not scare so much, but great, just brilliantly done. When they redid it in the remake, it was just appalling because they CGI'd it.
Yeah.
All they did in here was just a rubber wall.
I know. There was no need to go all fancy with the tech at the time.
I think we may have shot our bolt too quick though.
Yes, I saw the crucifix get booted off, so I thought it was coming up. But
Pebble Clatters, that's my rock band name. That's what
I thought it was your porn name.
It's my porn name, Pebble Clatters.
Pebble Clatters.
Hi, I'm Pebble Clatters. and Pebble Clatters again.
Whenever he shits
Pebble
on the glass table.
Yeah.
It's time for Pebble Clatters.
Pebble Clatters and Rod Snores.
Tina.
So we've got Freddie doing his Roxanne bit. He's outside her window, beckoning her out
with his long nose.
Indeed.
Oh.
Well, not a long nose, no, but he has got something long, hasn't he? He's got two very, very, very extraordinarily long.
Yes.
He also apparently had a sniper rifle as well. Look.
Yeah. Well, no, that's Pebble Clatters again. That's, and Rod Snores.
What?
But not really the strongest suit of the film, the script.
But
really.
this bit is.
There we go. Look at that. That is awesome. I will try and find a still of this and put this up on our Facebook page, just because it's such an alarmingly disturbing image.
And the
So
real,
beautifully
I mean, that
done.
is
So
fantastic.
brilliantly done. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliantly lit, brilliantly done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And of course Heather Lang.
And then
So we can hear the little piano lament that is that's so well known now as well.
Din diddy din 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 diddy din din.
It could well be Bugsy Malone. Do you know what? Why has no one ever done that? Well, I think that is definitely a project for Geek-Minded Fools. We'll do a Bugsy Malone, Nightmare on Elm Street mashup. We could have killed anyone that we wanted to kill with our finger knives.
Oh, Tina, don't go out there, you silly girl.
She's got to go out there, otherwise the plot will not go forward.
put a
The
stripes
plot
on.
will not thicken.
No, indeed. The plot will remain extraordinarily thin, sir. So just on wardrobe now, I'm liking her choice of nighty again. I think that's a hot look for the summer.
Now, I can remember watching film 84 and Barry Norman doing his review of this.
Overview.
And him bigging it up and saying it was excellent. And I'd have been probably 15, 16 at the time. And none of my friends would come and see it with me.
Is that because you had no friends, or...?
No. Well, I was at school, and I was like, who's up for it? And I think some of them were a bit scared, and some of them were worried that we wouldn't get in. So,
See, I remember Barry Norman reviewing part 2, but obviously I was probably a bit too young to remember the review for this being 8
unfortunately,
when it came out.
Being 1 at the time.
I mean,
I felt his makeup was the strongest in the first film as well.
That's a bad run. That's almost a.
Well, it's not him. There's him.
Almost a Planet of the Apes run, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit, but I felt he looked most menacing, like he's freshly burned in this.
Yeah, the makeup is very
Wherefore
good.
it settles in over the next few films, and then it just looks a bit.
So, can you think of
And then he lops his fingers off.
sort of any kind of a horror franchise that had such a fall off from 1 to 2? Because 2 was just so bad.
Do you know what?
They just got it wrong, you know.
I didn't hate it, but it doesn't sit in the same kind of universe, does it? Really? Because it's
I suppose, as you would refer to Season and the Witch, although Freddy's still present, it just feels like they go in a totally different direction, and they get the new guy in that it's just doesn't do it for me. But again, coming up now for me, obviously, yes, I mentioned it in the first recording, the Johnny Depp kill, but this now, brilliantly done.
Which, for those of you at home, this is Tina's death scene where she does some amazing acrobatics across the ceiling.
Where Rod is actually seeing her
genius
in reality, but she's obviously dreaming and she's being carved apart and getting thrown about the room.
This was all performed in a revolving room.
Yes.
To which they all got very, very ill in. And in fact, that room there is the same room that you will see Glenn die in later on. It's the same room. There's some really good behind-the-scenes stills.
It's also the same room that Lionel Richie used for Dancing on the Ceiling.
Oh, okay. That is interesting to me, because I always thought that song was called Dancing on the Ceiling. I thought it was about ferry dancing.
Ferries.
Yeah. I can't claim that as well.
That is a good... Again, I think Friday the 13th had paved the way whereby you needed a lot of blood and gore.
Yeah.
Whereas, of course, in Halloween,
didn't really see much.
The only blood you saw was a very small amount on Judith Myers when Michael was stabbing her at the start. Other than that, you don't see any blood.
No, it's much like Texas Chainsaw. It's more about what you don't see, isn't it, in Halloween?
Absolutely.
But you know, the Friday the 13th movies and the Nightmare movies are the epitome of the slasher movies.
Yeah,
very much so. And here we have John Saxon as Nancy's father, who is just a tour de force in this film. He is so good in this.
He is.
He is every bit the grumpy chief of police.
Not a hair out of place.
No. He just screams 70s TV show to me. He's the sort of guy you saw every week in Charlie's Angels and the $6 Million Man and that sort of thing.
To me, he'll always be Roper from Enter the Dragon. He's
yes.
I can never look at him without thinking of Enter the Dragon. And also there, Nancy's alcoholic mother, played by Ronnie Blakely.
God bless IMDb, eh?
You've got to have it, haven't you? You've got to have it.
Everyone's thinking Scott's just a fountain of knowledge.
Scott knows everything. Oh no, hang on. Scott has an iPad.
Of course I've got an iPad. Of course I've got a bloody iPad. Oh, what am I, stupid?
What are you, crazy? I'll let you drop the remote then.
If not a euphemism. if there is one performance in this film that almost nearly kind of sinks it, it's Ronnie Blakely, because she is fucking terrible, isn't she?
Almost nearly kind of.
Yeah. She is terrible. But funnily enough, when you see her in documentaries now about the film and about the franchise, she's just so in love with everyone that she worked with. And she so enjoys talking about the franchise. So I suppose I'll have to take that minus
the fact that she's carried that through.
Yeah, I think she probably was a functioning alcoholic as well when she made it.
The mother's face didn't move at all in that scene. It was like she was wearing a mask.
No, indeed.
Here she is. What's that?
What happens to her in the end?
As if they would show that on the news. So what we've just seen
a hand fall down.
They've taken Tina's body out of
Turn that off
on a gurney. She's well dressed, isn't she?
Mother's face still not actually moved.
Yeah. This was Botox before Botox.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is she's so fond of drinking, but I always remember thinking she was just drinking a shit ton of Tia Maria.
Was drinking Tia Maria.
I don't know why, or some sort of schnapps.
Schnapps is what I was just about to say. Then it looked as if it was
in one of those the frosted bottles.
Would probably tie up with why she drinks so much of it, because it's only 20%. So to get steaming, she'd be better just knocking back absinthe or something.
I mean, the fact of the matter is she's got booze hidden all over the house, hasn't she, as we find out later on.
Oh, a distant stare.
So I'm not liking Nancy's outfit in this scene at all. It's not doing it for me, to be honest.
Nor is her
face.
There's
a moody stranger.
There's Freddie in his casual summer outfit.
Do you know what? I don't ever remember that scene. Who the fuck is that bloke?
Oh. Don't know, but he's gone.
That's the.
Oh, there's Rod covered in blood.
Well, I portray that back to. Is that not his father's guy following her? Because then obviously he steps out now.
It's a copy. Yeah, it is a copy. You're right. Sorry. Yeah. Because that line wasn't overdubbed, was it, later? Because she delivered it really badly. Yeah, where's your twirling lawnmowers now, Rod? Rod snores.
Her lines all look like they were done in post.
Yeah.
Because her teeth are so big, she can't actually speak. Dad, don't shoot.
No one says you're a killer.
Look at him running off.
I love the fact that he's been running around all night. Just around Elm Street, basically. He hasn't escaped out of Elm Street.
And he just.
But yeah, please note that he's got no shoes. Yeah, because very soon he's going to magically have shoes.
But there again, if he'd left Elm Street, they'd have had to call it A Nightmare on Elm Street and adjoining neighbourhoods.
Sycamore Avenue.
Yeah. Elm Street, of course, as well. The road, or the street that JFK was shot on. There you go. That's a back and to the left fact for you.
Oh, now that's what's her face from
Insidious.
There's something about Mary.
Yes, that's Lynn Shay.
Yes,
which was quite nice.
What was her name?
Magda.
Magda. That's it.
I don't know what it is about good sex. It just makes me want to shit. Probe and dig. So you couldn't have come up with better subtitles there.
Oh, brilliant!
But yes, that is Lynn Shay. That's Robert Shay's, I believe, wife. Robert Shay being the head of New Line Cinema at the time. Didn't look at my iPad for that
Oh, I
one.
love it.
Knew that one.
No, well done.
Thanks. This is a
Now,
creepy
now,
scene.
Scott, did you have hair like that in the 80s?
No, but
the
it
big
does.
surfer flick.
No, but it does remind me of something that I told someone the other day. Do you remember when Rocky?
Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep. Definitely don't fall asleep. When did
don't.
Rocky 4 come out? Was it 85, 86?
Rocky 4 was 86.
Okay, so you remember obviously Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 4 had the big blonde
Yes.
high top.
Yeah,
High top?
Sort of crew.
Yeah,
sort
what was
of
it called?
long
Flat
crew-
top.
Flat
Flat
top.
top. Now, you know, my family are mostly hairdressers, or have been at one stage in their lives. They've all
Oh
been
dear,
hairdressers.
body bag.
Tina in the body bag there, yeah, very, very cool. My sister was training to be a hairdresser, and when Rocky 4 came out, I desperately wanted the blonde flat top, so my sister did it for me. Yeah.
Nice.
To say I looked a twat would be an understatement. All I remember is when she'd finally dyed it, I looked in the mirror and it hadn't gone blonde, it had gone
Green.
ginger.
Oh!
Ginger top.
And I just remember looking in the mirror and just saying, "I look like a pikey," and being so fucking upset. But there you go.
Hang on,
Yeah.
was that before the haircut?
That was before. The after was, "I look more like a pikey."
It was always going to be a haircut that only someone like Dolph Lundgren,
It was.
6'2" and built like
Oh,
a brick
somebody's
shit
dragging,
house
an
that could carry
invisible force is dragging poor Tina.
That is a great, great scene.
off. Coming up, one of my favourite cameos, well not cameo, sorry, just a cast member that doesn't have much other than knocked on the floor as a hall monitor.
Oh yes, in familiar colours, I believe.
Yes.
You know.
And a little bit of dribble blood coming from her nose.
There we go. Screw your pass. Beautifully done.
Lovely. Lovely stuff.
That's probably the first proper kind of amusing little quip you get from Freddy in this. In fact, on the whole, there's not many amusing quips in this
No.
one.
Tends to
This
be
is the
more-
balls to the wall.
he's more
horribly
serious.
petrified.
It's
to the
very
point.
proper dark horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd watched sort of like the funnier ones before this, and you were going back to this to go, "Oh yeah, I love all the quips," you'd be shitting yourself,
Yeah.
and you'd be like, "Where's all the comedy?" There's certainly no now you're playing with power in this. So now, are we in Dream World? I think we are, aren't we?
We are.
She's fallen asleep in her classroom, isn't
Yes.
she? Is this where she has to try and wake herself up?
It is. It is,
with
yeah.
a bit of an arm sizzle.
And the first time she acknowledges, oh, actually something can happen in the dream world that I'll carry through to the real world.
So this apparently as well, not a set, an actual
Boiler room.
boiler room, and apparently really, really fucking unsafe while they were filming there. Really unsafe. I mean, for a start, there was a guy
Why is
running
she
around with
still
knives on his
saying
fingers.
Tina?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Well, I'm assuming because she was following the body bag. So
Mm.
she's wondering whether or not Tina might just suddenly miraculously stand up.
Also, as well here,
That's-
different
yeah.
hat.
Different hat.
He's got a different hat. That's more a pork pie, and then later on in the series, he gets a fedora.
Yes.
But it kind of changes throughout this film. I don't know if it's how it's shot, but it's definitely a different style of hat.
Because she steals it, maybe? Does he have to go and find himself doff a new hat?
Yeah, do you know what? That's probably the case, sir. That's a good call. I like that. I love the music in this.
Yeah.
It's not sure what it wants to be. It doesn't know whether it wants to be
It's not
scary,
action.
sexy, action.
Chase.
Yeah. We get a good bit of
Lead with the hand. It's always the best way to walk.
good bit of scraping on the rails here as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, he is petrified. He is petrified. That's what it sounds like when Graham calls me. He phones me out and just does that.
And here, still one of my favourite things.
Thank goodness for that.
The
big-
tongue
big
waggle.
steaming pipe.
Yeah.
Oh. She's emotive.
I always remember her slapping her. For
I
some
always
reason.
feel like she wants to laugh there.
Yeah.
In her face, there's a bit of a don't blow the scene.
Yeah. The amount of people that must have tried to get out of school by doing that.
Yeah.
I'm having a nightmare.
Oh.
Oh, shut up.
Who's
Tit.
after me?
Back to work. That was crazy batshit.
Isn't the burn on the inside of her arm? Didn't she put the outside of her arm against the pipe?
Yeah, but you know, she goes like that. Doesn't she?
sort of.
She did that,
Yeah,
and yet the burn is inside her arm.
It's a much smaller burn than what I would have thought.
Yeah. Look, it's right on the inside of her arm. Rubbish.
she's very prissy.
Those
I don't know what. She's a very prissy girl.
Honestly. Look, he definitely wasn't there.
No, it definitely wasn't there. Although I do remember when the first time I saw this, looking at that and thinking, God, that looks sore.
I know.
Sore.
Probably not actually a burn, probably just giving herself a love bite on the arm with those teeth.
And of course, as well, you know, as we all know, if someone is arrested and being held for possible murder, it's all right to let your mates in to visit.
Just to have a general chin wag.
It's fine.
Absolutely.
Even though you guys had brought it up before I'd even mentioned the fact I was having the same dreams, you know.
Yeah.
Has he got his t-shirt back on?
I believe he has. Is he rocking a grey t-shirt?
He is.
White t-shirt. Oh yeah, good. I mean,
so they very kindly allowed
they-
him to pop back to the murder scene in order to pick up his t-shirt, and also I think you'll find his shoes.
He's just to make sure he's got that consistent look of a T-bird from Greece.
Yeah, very much so. He has got
Oh,
that
walla, walla, walla.
Ooh! Demi more, demi more.
4 razors.
Four candles.
Hang on.
That'd have been a very different
Four
film,
razors.
wouldn't it? 4 razors. 4 candles. I love that. You know, I probably could have saved it.
I love that.
You fucking, I doubt it. I doubt you could have saved it.
Oh,
realisation
Rod,
of
where went Rod?
consistency.
Come on, Rod.
Rod snores.
There was this guy.
Oh. Technically, he didn't have knives for fingers.
No.
He just had knives on his fingers, didn't he? So, pay attention, Rod.
Yeah, but when you have an IQ of 17, like Rod has, you probably thought, he's finger knives!
Finger knives!
No, can I have a t-shirt, please?
Up yours with a twirling lawnmower! No, he's just so dejected.
Look, what's the blood off his hand? Still got the blood.
The blood
Brilliant.
that he's got none of on his purely white t-shirt.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, here's a great scene.
Here's the bath scene.
Here is a great scene. And just to get all technical for a second, what a great rig that they built to do this.
And
So
also,
clever.
she's clearly lost her mind completely because she's singing the Freddie lullaby to herself.
Indeed.
And to get further technical, a nice bit of boob shot in a minute.
I
Ever
don't-
so subtle.
There's a subtle
Just a
boob.
slight bit of
Okay.
outline of boob, which I always think just adds a little bit. It's not too full on.
Yes. You can't see it full on because her boobs are covered by her
Although
teeth.
that's just an accident waiting to happen.
Well, isn't it just?
4 razors between your legs.
4 candles between your legs. That's, petrifying. I love the way it retracts back into the bath. And sounds like some sort of snake. Oh, piss off, you drunk. That's what she should say.
Hello,
there, shouldn't
yeah.
she?
Oh, God, yeah. You old drunk.
Gross. Gross. How much did she look like she was stepping off her actor's mark? She was like,
Okay, and
okay, Ronnie, go! I imagine, just off camera, there was a guy with like a pole with a bottle of booze on the end of it. She was just walking towards that. Incredibly sorry if I've got the wrong end of the stick, Ronnie Blakely. If you weren't an alcoholic while you were filming this, well done. You played the role brilliantly. It's a movie unintentionally inspires Trainspotting. The diving
toilet
scene.
Toilet scene, yeah.
That is brilliant.
So
That
she's
is well-
been pulled down
been dragged
into the
down
bath,
onto the
into the depths.
Oh, it's steamy in there as well, isn't it? How did she open the
Oh,
door?
get the hair
Oh yeah,
out
she's
your
got
eyes.
a coat hanger, isn't she?
Yes, because
That's how you open those doors, obviously.
as well as being a massive alcoholic, she's
Quite a dab hand with a coat hanger.
Yeah.
She's an excellent lock picker.
Now, obviously, having been, a semi-functioning alcoholic at the time, I know my hands would never have been steady enough to do that. That guy would have taken it
just
clearly.
run through the door, surely.
She's like, give me a second, hang on, I'm going to have at least a half a pint before I get through this door to steady my hands.
Wondering why she's put a robe on her and then a towel round her shoulders where the robe is.
Well, it's for warmth, I'd say, Graham, for warmth. I mean, she has just been dragged down into the nether regions of Freddy's watery world. What the fuck is that all about? Why is there...
By the way, when you have a bath and door, like that where you have a handle...
Can we just point out that label, obviously, is a mass-produced label, not one that's just been printed up specifically for that model.
Clearly not. Stay awake.
Stay awake.
Yeah.
Fast action.
When you have, if you're in a hotel or something, you have like a bath and door that's got a handle and you've got the little turny bit on it. You don't normally have a keyhole on the other side, do you? It's just a plain one.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. So obviously here she's thinking, I know what I'll do in order to stay awake and not freak myself out further. I'll watch Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Which is quite clearly playing on terrestrial TV only, maybe 2 years after it come out?
Yeah.
On cable? But I think we know why that is, though.
Oh, I dropped the remote.
Oh, he's dropped the remote, everybody.
It was always
kicking off.
It was always on the cards.
Do we know why she's watching Evil Dead?
Enlighten us.
It's a little nod to Sam Raimi. Because,
You actually did a nod when you said nod.
I did a nod and a salute
for
you. It's a little nod to Sam Raimi because in Evil Dead, when he goes down into the cellar, when Ash goes down into the cellar, on the wall there is a half-ripped poster of The Hills Have Eyes. And that was kind of saying to Wes Craven, our film is scarier than your film. And then Wes Craven came back when he made this and kind of acknowledged it in a way to say, do you know what? Yeah, your film was pretty good, so I'm going to show, this is what the kids are watching.
I doff my hat to you.
And that carried on throughout there's little nods as well. In Evil Dead 2, if you look very carefully, when he goes out into the cellar to carve himself a witch, Freddy's glove is hanging from the top of the cellar.
Oh, there you go. Every day's a school day.
It is indeed. Something about his cock, did he say that?
Oh, Scott.
I know, I'm so rude, aren't I? I really like this thing because she wants him to stay there to kind of keep him awake.
He thinks that there's going to be something on the cards.
He definitely thinks, I'm going to get me some action here. Alright, but I'm not sticking it in there. Whoa, easy.
She's got like a permy bump on her forehead.
I've
never really clocked that before.
I think it's a zit.
Is it really?
Yes.
But it's been there since the first scene.
No, it hasn't. It's actually come and gone.
Oh, was it?
So she obviously had a zit, and therefore...
this next scene was something...
Yeah, as they filmed around it, and literally it's so big, sometimes they've had to film
She's
around
growing
it.
a second nose from the
From her
top
forehead.
left part of her forehead.
He's really trying his hardest there, isn't he?
God
to
bless
get,
him,
to
you
get
know.
into
Throw him
the
a bone,
lane
Nancy.
camps,
I tell you what, you'd need the fucking lights off to do that, though, wouldn't
Oh,
you?
that's harsh. Oh, Heather. Heather, a good-looking girl. So she's off to go and she's gone into the dream world to try and find Freddy, which quite clearly is the stupidest,
the worst idea
ever
possible.
Let's go to his backyard to have a row.
Indeed. But obviously, as we well know, horror films wouldn't go anywhere unless we had stupid people in them. Oh, the tension. The tension. So this is now, she's wandered round to where Tina first encountered Freddy.
Why is she always walking around calling people's names? Tina?
It's also
Glenn?
quite a ropey part of the street, considering the rest of the street's quite nice. Sizable houses.
Yeah.
It's almost like a bit of a dodgy back alley.
Hey.
That's why she's shouting Tina, you see.
Lovely bit
well,
of real estate.
Tina's mum's
Tell
there
you what.
on the game.
Of course, Tina's mum's not there. She's elsewhere. She's in Haddonfield or Camp Crystal Lake, putting it about a bit. Oh, don't go south of the river for anything more than $50, I'm afraid. Sorry. Unfortunately, our
We've all
listeners
gone
are
quite
not.
so tense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, our listeners are not going to pick up on this, but the score in this is really, really good. It is it's a really, really serviceable score. It's very, very scary. That's my Indian name.
Dog
barking nearby.
Dog barking nearby.
Yeah. Sorry to laugh at my own joke, but that was fucking gold.
I like her Jim Jams though.
I like her Jim Jams as well.
They're more modest than what Tina was rocking, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Tina was giving you a bit of leg.
Yeah.
Nancy's just giving you nothing.
Yeah, well, because Nancy ain't going to put out for nobody.
Just a big head of hair.
Nobody puts Nancy in a corner, basically. So we've now led ourselves down to the 5th Precinct police station, have we not? And we are. We're about to witness
looking down on Rod.
Rod having a bit of sleep
again. Someone that's basically on sort of suspicion of murder. Quite a easy looking viewpoint.
One of the most.
And he bowls.
Now
he opens that door.
Yeah.
But then just walks through the bars.
Yeah.
Either open both.
Good scene.
Or walk through both.
A good scene for 84. This well done.
Very
I think
well played. Look,
that's really nicely done, isn't it? Brilliant. Although I'll never quite understand why he decides to hang him. I just don't get it. Especially seeing as...
is it an element of, I suppose, him again psychologically torturing them by making them appear crazy to the onlookers?
Here is a disgusting scene,
disgusting,
isn't it? And she did actually do this as well, Amanda, where she stood in this pile of stuff, which is quite funny, really, because they never show a scene that shows her standing in it, but with her face, so she didn't really need to do it.
Actually, she might as well have.
So anybody could have
done that.
But fuck it, let's put the actress through hell.
Why fucking not?
Get your money's worth.
Okay. Because that'll stop him.
Oh, that'll
stop him.
That was
Oh, you fooled me with your bin.
Your bin throwing.
See now, and where's Glenn, hey? Where's Glenn? Glenn has fucked up. Uh-oh. Porridge stairs. See, you can see them. You could walk round.
Yeah,
you could walk round them. Oh, Nancy.
Yes.
Nancy, you weren't thinking this through.
This is quite disgusting.
It's a bit too quick to...
you can't really see the mother's face there, can you?
Well, that's Tina's face, isn't it?
Oh, Tina's face.
Tina's face.
Sorry,
yeah,
of
he's
course.
ripped Tina's face off. You can't see it's too quick, but you can already see the window's broken already as well. It's pre-broken before he slams through it as well. Oh, you prick, Glenn.
God, I ask you one thing.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Smash through the window. Sorry, glass.
Good scene. Good scene. The music in this now is pretty much the music that they put in all tense computer games, like things like Red. Oh, Glenn, you're such a prick. Honestly, can't believe it. Feathers everywhere.
I know.
Slumber party!
Yeah, indeed. Well, no one's going to do that kind of party. I'll put my dick in the mashed potato.
There it is.
No feathers, therefore
goodness.
It didn't happen. She's still got that bump on her head.
Yeah, bump's still present.
Milk as well, that clever liquid that always keeps you awake, you know. Always have a glass of milk.
And then
Glenn,
you
bastard.
What do I do? And he's like, fuck off.
Look at that face. How can you say that's a
Shithead.
Get out, Glenn.
Quick.
Glenn,
quick,
you're
get
a
out,
prick.
Get out.
Get out.
Hide there.
Quick.
I wasn't going to shag you before. I ain't shagging you now.
And here comes drunk mummy.
Now that is hot.
The lush.
What's the noise? I've been in the cupboard.
Look at her hair.
I was in the cupboard and I heard...
My face almost moved.
What's this switch do? Oh, look, it comes up. Oh, good night. Would you like some schnapps? Oh, the feather,
There's a feather
suggesting that something came through. I would do, Glenn, but you're a bit too much of a prick, to be honest. Okay, I see no problem with letting you seeing a suspected murderer.
Oh, okay, then if it's urgent.
I think we all know who the real killer here is, don't we? It's whoever.
It's the bedsheet.
It's whoever is holding the end of that piece of cotton that is pulling that bedsheet that you will see quite, unless on this HD version they've kind of polished it out, but I doubt they have.
You missed out the word "very" from the subtitle then.
Did they really?
Yeah. Poor.
Poor indeed.
Poor subtitling.
Well, I'm not shagging your daughter, I can tell you that much.
I mean, look at her.
Yeah. She hasn't slept in days.
Would you?
And
no,
there we go,
Rod.
there's the bit of cotton pulling it. You can see it. Yeah, it's just not good, is it?
Oh, Rod.
Oh, Rod. And I believe, as well, we've got coming up probably the greatest advert for Nike shoes ever. Which I can't believe that they let them keep it in the film. It's like, wear Nike shoes, you'll hang yourself.
Where the hell
There
did
is,
I
there's
put
the
those
sudden-
keys?
oh.
Yeah. I like how he wakes up and
Oh.
he's almost like, he's like paralysed, isn't he? He's like, oh no, what? Oh shit.
That's right. Don't use your hands.
Yeah, don't do this, Rod. Yeah,
No.
don't try and pull it away from your neck.
Just-
Because that would just be too fucking obvious, wouldn't it? There we go. Where is that going? And just do it.
Quick!
Do we get another shot?
Ooh,
Do we get another shot of his Nikes? I
lovely.
think we do. That's quite a good shot of the Nikes.
you go.
Just brilliant.
And
Wasn't hung, just broken.
And lovely stuff. The father and chief lays a dead body into his daughter's arms.
Why do they lay him on the floor? Why don't they lay him on the bed? Why do they have to bring him out of the room?
Probably worried if the bed sheets just had his way with him.
How did he
the
die?
mattress might suddenly.
He broke his neck. He breaks his neck because you hear it go click like that. It's completely and utterly
Bollocks.
yeah. And the now Rod Snore's funeral now, which is a little.
Tina just got put in a garbage can.
Yeah.
We didn't actually see her demise.
He just said that wrong. He just said ashes to ashes, dust to dust, isn't it? Ashes to ashes,
Funk to funky. We know Major Tom is a junkie. Yeah, it is. Ha! The vicar, the priest, whatever you want to call him, he doesn't say very much nice stuff about Rod here
No.
either. He's actually a bit of a twat about
He
Rod.
was a prick.
He does. It's almost as if he's saying it's probably for the best that Rod's
Yeah.
died because he would have grown up to be more of a prick.
One less
A bigger
stain on
prick,
society.
Indeed.
Yes. Right, well, I think at that point, we will pause it for this episode and continue next episode.
I think that's a wise move.
I
Should we
think
all
so.
go and have a little sleep?
Yes.
Yeah?
Let's have a nap
Yes,
All right.
let's pop and see
and
Freddie.
see who makes it through
All right.
to the next part.
Excellent.
So, hope you've enjoyed that, sort of. So for Geek-Minded Fools, I've been Graham.
I've been Scott.
And I've been Chrissy Mack.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.